Hi guys, welcome back to Detailing and the Beast. Now, I know I've been away a little while. I've been off the channel for around about 6 weeks properly. But that was always planned time. I'm not gone anywhere. That was always planned time away. Kids' birthdays, holidays, etc. But I have been running a little experiment, and I did want to share that with you just to get your thoughts and your feedback, and for you to see some of the issues that as a small YouTuber I am facing. So I've been away for the last 6 weeks. Prior to that, the previous 6 weeks, I did 12 videos in them 6 weeks. 10 of which were the scratch remover videos. You know, we did the big playlist on the 8 scratch removers and which one was best. And during those 6 weeks where I did them 12 videos, I monitored my views on the channel, because I have been noticing something on my channel, which we'll get into later, but I have been noticing something. So what I did was I hit YouTube hard. I did 12 videos in a month, which was you know, a lot for me. 12 videos in a month, and I monitored the views. I then went off for those 6 weeks where I haven't produced any content and I haven't put any new content on my channel, and I also monitored the view counts for those 6 weeks as well. Now, it doesn't always tie up, but views equals revenue, basically. So the more views you get, the more revenue you get. And it kind of equals out, it kind of ties up. So let's say you get 50,000 views in one month and 50,000 views in the next. Regardless of what videos they come from, 50,000 views will equal X amount of revenue, okay? So just to iron that out. So I did 6 weeks with loads of videos and 6 weeks with no videos, and we've taken view counts across the both. Now, this is where I've noticed something very weird. Since May 2020, so over 12 months, I've noticed that the view counts, regardless of the number of videos I keep adding to my channel, which I've added a lot in that time, my views are always around about 2,000 a day, okay? And what I've noticed is that has literally, from May 2020, has flatlined at 2,000 a day, and it seems to be that I'm hitting some sort of views glass ceiling on YouTube. Now, I don't know whether such things exist, but my statistics, my analytics on my YouTube app, they kind of back this up. So I'm hitting a glass ceiling of 2,000 a day. Now, most of them views come from my top 3 or 4 videos, okay? When I release a new video, those older videos, the views from them take a dip. So the views from them take a dip, and that dip is then made up from my new video. So I get less impressions and less views on my older content when I release new content. If I don't release new content, they always remain the same. It's just really weird. So no matter what I release, I only get up to 2,000 views a day, and that plateaus out and has been going since May 2020. Really odd. Really weird. But here's the problem. So if views equal revenue, no matter what I do, I always get the same amount of views. Whether I do 12 videos a month or 0, I'm getting the same amount of revenue. So from my point of view, I could just sit back and do nothing, do no content, and I will get the same amount of revenue. Yes, that will die off eventually, obviously. But for now, there is no incentive for me to make new content, because the revenue will always be the same. Now, I'm not going to do that. I have to say that straight away. There will still be content coming. I want to keep this channel growing in the future, hopefully. But for now, we'll have to ride out this plateau, this flat line. But there will be new content, so I'm not going anywhere. I just want to get your opinion and potentially get some help back on why or how this is occurring. And the point in question then is that if my revenue is staying the same regardless of how many videos I create, my overall income from YouTube, and I don't make an income from YouTube, but you know what I mean, my overall from YouTube will take a dip because I'm paying to create content. Point in question is the scratch remover videos. So let me just get my notes and we'll go through this. So those 10 videos, 10 scratch remover videos, I left on 6 weeks to assess. and the total ad revenue across all 10 videos, and this is all 10 combined, right? I think some of these numbers might shock you. The total combined was £37.23, okay? And a little sub note to that, £27 of that, so almost 2/3 of that came in the first 48 hours of them videos. After that, they've earned nothing. Total setup costs for that video. Now here, I'm not talking about products, they come later. Setup costs for that video are my test panel. I have to buy a test panel. And I professionally labelled that bonnet up, so with vinyl decals. The total for that, just to set up that test, or them tests, was £30. It was 25 quid for my bonnet and £5 for the vinyl material and the cutting, etc. The product costs, so this is all those 8 products that we bought. We bought 8 different branded scratch removers. They were all paid for by the channel, by myself, out my own pocket, because I want to be totally impartial. I don't get sent a lot of products because I bash a lot of products. But those 8 products were all paid for by myself, and they came to £67.03. So, doesn't take a genius to work this out, does it? For them videos, I ended up being minus £59.80, so minus 60 quid near as damn it. Now, I told you, and I told you this for a reason, that the first one there, most of that ad revenue came in the first couple of days. For the past 4 weeks, those videos have earned, on average, each 58 pence each. So, it's going to take me, well, £5.80 a month. It's going to take me best part of 11 months just to break even on that test, on them videos. And I've got products now sitting there that are not going to be used. So I hope you can see my problem. If, for instance, you know, in them first 6 weeks, if I earned ad revenue of, let's just say, 100 quid, right? If I earned ad revenue of £100, this is just for ease of numbers, I will have earned, in that 6 weeks, for doing 12 videos, I will have earned £40, okay? In the following 6 weeks, where I made 0 content, I made no videos whatsoever, I also earned £100. I haven't had any costs in them 6 weeks, so I got 100 quid. So I have, you know, I have increased my earnings 2.5-fold for not making any content. I think the entire model is broken, to be honest. I'm not complaining about it. I just think something needs to change. Maybe the structure or the format of the videos, or maybe even the channel structure, etc. Something needs to change. But that's the problem, and I hope I've explained it good enough to you to understand the problems that I'm seeing or having on this platform. So that's it, really. You can see that creating videos costs me money. Going forwards, there's probably going to have to be some sort of change. Now, I am going to stay on YouTube. I like YouTube. I enjoy doing YouTube. But can I justify this sort of spend on products that I'm not going to benefit from personally again? So like them scratch removers, they're just dead weight now. They're just sitting on that shelf. I know which one's the best, and that's the one I will reach for. The other 7 are just going to sit and rot. Can I justify that going forwards just to make content to lose money? That's benefiting nobody. That benefits the odd person who is watching these videos, and it benefits a particular manufacturer who is then going to get the custom from that. I'm personally not gaining. In fact, I am losing. And is that what I'm on YouTube for? No, it's not. I'm not on here to lose money. So it's probably going to now revolve around products that I am going to personally use and benefit from and things like that. But don't get me wrong, I'm not going anywhere. There's just probably going to have to be a couple of changes. Now, obviously, I don't get sent a lot of products, and I know why that is, right? I know that I'm not silly. I bash products. Manufacturers are not going to like that. So I know why I don't get sent products. but I'm looking for suggestions. So if you guys can suggest anything that can perhaps benefit or break this model, then let me know in the comments. But until next time, goodbye.